One banana before bed can change not only your sleep, but also your entire morning. And this is not about calories, weight loss, or sugar at all. In reality, 90% of people have no idea how this simple, readily available fruit can kickstart digestion. Gently relieve nighttime cramps, help you fall asleep faster, and make your body function more smoothly right from the start of the day. It all starts with waking up. The stomach feels heavy, as if weighed down by a stone, and there's a sense of bloating. There's no appetite, and even moving around is a struggle. What happens at night? Leg cramps, restlessness, constant tossing and turning, and a feeling that the body just can't shut down. Every day begins with a sense of inner tension, as if your body is working against you rather than with you. But what if you could start to change that? With just one fruit. No pills, no complex schemes, no drastic interventions. Simply eat a banana before bed. Not in the morning as you're used to, but in the evening. Yes, contrary to myths about eating sugar at night, a banana can become your simple evening ritual that promotes recovery and helps your body rejuvenate. Today, I'll share 7 surprising reasons why having a banana before bed is not a harmful habit, but rather a smart and natural choice. It aids digestion, reduces cramps, promotes deep sleep, stabilizes blood sugar levels, and even nourishes your muscles while you sleep. And all of this comes from just one banana. If you're tired of waking up feeling heavy, suffering from poor sleep, nighttime awakenings, and that feeling of your body hanging in limbo during the night, this simple, delicious, and completely accessible method could be your starting point for recovery. No diets. Effortlessly. Stress-free. Let's start with the 7th reason. A delicate yet important topic that is usually not discussed openly. Constipation. Why it hinders recovery, and how bananas can gently resolve this issue without irritation or side effects, you'll find out right now. Many people believe that to relieve constipation they need to resort to medications, strict diets, herbal teas, or even unpleasant procedures. But often, all you really need is just one ripe banana before bed. And the next morning, everything starts working on its own, without spasms, without effort, without fear of the day ahead. Why a banana? The thing is, it contains soluble fiber called pectin, which gently coats the intestinal lining, stimulates peristalsis, and helps create a comfortable, natural consistency of the contents. The fruit sugars from bananas serve as food for beneficial microflora, restoring the balance of the gut environment and helping to regulate the process at a deeper level. But the key factor is the timing of when you eat it. If you eat a banana before bed, it doesn't overload your digestion because it's easily digestible. It absorbs moisture and moves slowly through the intestines, preparing the body for a natural morning urge. A banana works gently and gradually, so instead of feeling shocked, you experience relief. Which banana is the best choice? Choose a ripe one with brown spots on the peel. It contains more digestive enzymes and works especially effectively. Avoid greens. They can slow down the process. Overripe ones can upset your stomach. Want to make it even better? Add a pinch of cinnamon or a little bit of honey, and you'll have a natural, soothing evening dessert. And just 23 days later, you may notice the heaviness in your stomach fading away, how much easier it becomes to go to the bathroom without straining, and how the anxious anticipation of morning discomfort disappears. Everything works, but without any strain on the body. Now, let's discuss the 6th reason why the same banana can help calm the nervous system and gently prepare the body for deep, restorative sleep where true recovery takes place. There are times when your body is exhausted, your eyes are heavy, and you lie down in bed, hoping to fall asleep quickly. But your mind is racing with thoughts. Worries surface, conversations replay in my mind, and I recall events from the day, or even from long ago. Minutes drag on, and the clock has already passed 1 a.m. Then, in just 2 hours, everything will be fine. It's in moments like these that what helps isn't a pill or a heavy sedative, but just a simple banana. Why does a banana help you relax? It's all about its composition. It contains tryptophan, an amino acid that the body uses to produce serotonin, the calm hormone, which then leads to the production of melatonin, the natural sleep hormone. These are the very substances that help the brain shift from a state of stress to a state of recovery. But that's not all. Bananas are rich in B vitamins, particularly B6, which helps maintain a stable nervous system. It also contains magnesium, an essential mineral that reduces muscle and nerve excitability, helping the body to truly relax. And thanks to the light carbohydrates, tryptophan is absorbed more effectively, sending a clear signal to the brain. It's time to let go of the day, relax, and fall asleep. What happens next? The underlying anxiety fades away, internal tension decreases, sleep comes more easily and quickly, and it becomes deeper. The key difference is that it's not a harsh blow to the brain like sleeping pills. Instead, it provides gentle support for the natural process. The body does everything on its own, and you simply assist it in a gentle and caring way. What's the best way to eat a banana to benefit your nervous system? It's best to eat it about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Slowly. Not while walking, not with your phone in hand, not in a rush, but as a little evening ritual. Perfect in silence, paired with a cup of warm herbal tea. Chamomile, lavender, or lemon balm. Not only is it delicious, but it's also remarkably effective. And here's the 5th reason why you should eat a banana. Let's explore how that same banana not only helps you relax, but also helps you fall asleep faster and sleep more deeply. Especially for those who struggle with insomnia every night and wake up feeling tired. Sometimes sleep just won't come. You're tired, you've turned off the lights, set aside your phone, your eyes are closed, but your body still feels tense. Thoughts keep wandering, and with each passing minute, the sense of restlessness only grows stronger. Time passes, yet you remain lying there, caught in a trap between exhaustion and the inability to fall asleep. In moments like these, a banana stops being just a fruit. It transforms into a soft, natural helper that assists your body in shutting down. How does it work? It all starts with one amino acid called tryptophan, which is found in bananas. In the body, it converts into serotonin, the calmness hormone, and then into melatonin, the sleep hormone. This biochemical chain initiates the process of shutting down the body. The brain receives the signal that it can slow down, release tension, and enter a state of rest. You fall asleep not because you're exhausted or burned out, but because your body is genuinely ready for sleep, as if following an internal schedule. It's also important to note how this process feels. Falling asleep becomes a gentle, gradual experience without any abrupt shutdown. This is particularly valuable for those who have disrupted sleep patterns or who feel anxious about falling asleep, as if they need to maintain control even over their sleep. What does science say? Research shows that eating a banana an hour before sleep can reduce the time it takes to fall asleep by 30–40%. This effect is particularly pronounced in older adults, as well as in those who suffer from anxiety, insomnia, or chronic fatigue. It doesn't work like a pill. Instead, it's a natural aid that the body recognizes as its own. Want to enhance the effect? It's simple. Have a banana with a handful of nuts, like almonds, to add some healthy fats and magnesium. Wash it down with a warm drink, such as chamomile tea, cinnamon, or warm milk with vanilla. Make sure to ventilate the room and turn off all light sources. This will enhance the natural production of melatonin and help your body switch more quickly. The fourth reason is bananas, as they not only help you fall asleep, but also ensure a restful night without waking up due to cramps, twitches, or the sensation of burning legs. Let's explore how they affect the muscles and help alleviate nighttime cramps. You're falling asleep, everything seems fine, and suddenly a sharp pain hits. A cramp seizes your calf, toes, or thigh. You jump up, stretch out, try to loosen your muscles, and wait for the tension to ease. Your sleep is disturbed, your body feels tense, and even if you manage to fall back asleep, you wake up in the morning feeling sore. Does this sound familiar? This can happen quite often, especially if you've been on your feet for a long time, feeling anxious, or simply not getting enough essential nutrients. But there's a simple remedy that can help reduce nighttime cramps, and it's not a pharmacy medication, just one banana in the evening. So, why do cramps occur in the first place? The main causes are a deficiency of potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6, an imbalance in water and electrolytes, and accumulated muscle tension throughout the day. This is something that bananas handle easily and gently without any side effects or interference with the body's natural processes. What makes a banana so effective? First and foremost, it's the potassium, which regulates muscle contractions and helps prevent sudden cramps. The magnesium in its composition relaxes tissues, improves nerve impulse transmission, and helps muscles release control. Vitamin B6 enhances magnesium absorption and normalizes metabolism, creating the ideal conditions for complete overnight recovery. Together, these components work as a natural support formula, especially valuable in the evening. How can you use a banana to truly help? Just eat a ripe banana 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime and try not to combine it with heavy food to avoid overloading your digestion. You can wash it down with warm water or a light herbal tea. This will enhance mineral absorption and boost the relaxing effect. What will you notice in the coming days? Cramps will start happening less frequently. The feeling of aching legs at night will disappear, and your sleep will become more restful without sudden awakenings, and the sensation that your body is separate from you. The third reason is this. Bananas help stabilize blood sugar levels at night, allowing for deeper sleep without feelings of anxiety or sudden hunger pangs. You wake up in the middle of the night. It seems like you were sleeping soundly, but suddenly your heart starts racing. An inexplicable anxiety arises, accompanied at times by a slight dizziness, weakness, or trembling in the body. At first glance, this may seem like stress or anxiety, but often the reason is much simpler. It's a sudden drop in blood sugar levels during sleep. And that's where a banana can become a real anchor of stability for the body. Why does this happen? At night, the body continues to function actively. The brain remains engaged, cell repair takes place, and muscles keep consuming energy, particularly glucose. If blood sugar levels drop too low, the body goes into emergency mode, releasing cortisol, the stress hormone. At that moment, you wake up feeling like something is off, experiencing panic or an unusual sense of alertness, even though you should have been sleeping soundly. How does a banana help? It all comes down to its composition. It contains slow-digesting carbohydrates that provide a stable blood sugar level without sharp spikes. It has a bit of fructose, which gently nourishes the liver and helps maintain energy balance. Thanks to fiber, the entire absorption process is slowed down and stabilized. As a result, rather than a sudden spike, there's a smooth, gentle cushioning effect that protects against nighttime crashes. Who can particularly benefit from eating a banana before bedtime? Those with insulin resistance or fluctuating glucose levels, elderly individuals who often experience low glycogen levels in the liver by evening, and anyone who wakes up in the middle of the night feeling anxious, hungry, or tense without an apparent reason. Want to boost the effect? Combine a banana with 45 nuts. The healthy fats will slow down sugar absorption and make your night even more stable. Alternatively, drink warm water with a pinch of cinnamon afterward, which will support metabolism and improve insulin sensitivity. However, stabilizing blood sugar is not the whole answer. The second reason is that bananas not only help you sleep deeper and more peacefully, but they also nourish your muscles overnight, preventing them from breaking down and promoting recovery. Now you'll find out why this is particularly important as we age. Muscles don't recover during workouts. On the contrary, that's when they actually sustain micro-tears. True recovery begins at night when the body enters a deep sleep phase. But for this process, the body needs resources, nutrients that it can utilize in peace and quiet. And this is where the banana plays an unexpectedly crucial role. It becomes an evening fuel source for your muscles, soft, natural, and surprisingly affordable. Why is this especially important as we age? After the age of 60, muscles lose their ability to recover quickly. What used to be accomplished in a day now takes more time and support. As a result, there's a frequent morning feeling of weakness in the legs, cottony hands, and trembling even with light exertion. However, age isn't always the main factor. Often the issue lies in the fact that muscles are essentially starving at night because they aren't receiving the necessary nutrients at the right time. What date is the banana? It contains slow carbohydrates that provide stable energy throughout the entire night of recovery. Potassium and magnesium support muscle activity, prevent cramps, and protect tissues from damage. A small amount of amino acids sends the body a gentle signal that it's time to recover, to rebuild, and to strengthen. This is especially relevant if you've done a bit of training throughout the day, walked a lot, or simply feel tired in your body. Just add a spoonful of Greek yogurt to your banana. This combination of protein and carbohydrates is perfect for nighttime metabolism and won't overload your digestive system. Another option is to eat a banana with a teaspoon of collagen powder, which is especially beneficial for supporting joints and tendons. It doesn't require any effort, doesn't disrupt sleep, and works exactly when your body needs it the most. And finally, the most important reason why a banana before bed becomes your ally. It helps improve digestion and prevents nighttime discomfort that can interfere with restful sleep and recovery. It's hard to fall asleep when there's something churning, pressing, pulling, or burning in your stomach, and waking up in the middle of the night from discomfort, bloating, or heartburn is even worse. Sleep becomes fragmented, and the body doesn't have enough time to recover, leaving you feeling like you spent the night wrestling with your own body. That's why it's crucial for digestion to function smoothly before bedtime, free from tension, noise, and hidden signals of anxiety. And in this banana, you have your simple yet highly effective assistant. Why does it help? Bananas have a natural coating effect. They cover the mucous membranes of the stomach and intestines, reducing irritation, soothing the lining, and creating a feeling of inner warmth. Additionally, they contain natural enzymes that aid in digesting the remnants of your meal, as well as nutrients that support the growth of beneficial gut flora, which is essential for proper digestion. It also helps regulate peristalsis by reducing spasms, bloating, and the uncomfortable feeling of fullness. A banana is especially beneficial before bedtime if you experience increased acidity, are prone to heartburn, often deal with bloating after dinner, or have what's known as an anxious stomach, where anxiety manifests specifically in the abdominal area. In these cases, a banana acts not just as food, but as a natural calming remedy that prepares the body for rest. To achieve the best results, eat a ripe banana, chewing it thoroughly, about 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. You can wash it down with a small amount of warm water, which will make it even easier to pass through your digestive system. It's important not to combine bananas with heavy foods, meat, or pastries. They work best as a light evening snack rather than a dessert after a big meal. And by the next morning, you'll notice a lightness in your stomach instead of heaviness, reduced gas and discomfort, and your sleep will be deeper and more peaceful, without those anxious awakenings caused by hidden imbalances in digestion. Now you understand how just one simple banana before bed can work in 7 different ways, helping your body recover, relax, and wake up feeling refreshed. Let's summarize and choose our first step today. So, if you want to wake up without a heavy feeling in your stomach, without cramps, and with ease in your body and a clear, calm mind, all you need is just one banana before bed. Not as a snack, not as a dessert, but as a gentle, mindful evening ritual for recovery. Here are 7 reasons why this works. It helps prevent constipation and makes your mornings easier, soothes the nervous system and alleviates anxious thoughts, helps you fall asleep faster and gently guides you into a deep sleep, relieves cramps and spasms in the legs, aiding muscle recovery, stabilizes blood sugar levels and prevents nighttime awakenings, nourishes muscles overnight and supports them, especially as we age, improves digestion and promotes peaceful sleep, free from unnecessary signals from the body. You can start with something very simple. Buy one ripe banana. Eat it 30 minutes before going to bed, slowly and calmly, without rushing. Don't change anything else. Just pay attention to how you feel in the morning. This could become your coziest and most enjoyable nighttime routine. Sometimes, to change something, you don't need strength. You need gentleness. It's not about effort, but rather about paying attention to yourself. It's not about strict diets and restrictions, but about a simple, positive habit that impacts dozens of processes in your body when practiced regularly. If you're surprised by how beneficial bananas can be, give this a like. Share in the comments if you've ever tried eating one in the evening, and be sure to subscribe if you want to receive more simple and effective health tips.